My friend asked me if I could make the wedding cake for her wedding. And the wedding is next week. And I said yes. I am not a professional baker by any stretch of the imagination, but I love this friend so much that this challenge seems really fun. So basically we want 2 different flavors for the bride and the groom. I'm doing 1 strawberry lemon cake and 1 German chocolate cake. Since I'm doing this in the span of 2 weeks, I just wanted to go with something that was classic that the couple would like. She also gave me a sort of mood board, color inspiration, so that's kind of what we're going with. I need to make enough cake to feed 80 people, and that's a lot. Maybe it's kind of an insane choice to do 2 Christina Tosi cakes because you need to be very precise, they're technical, they're really involved cakes. You have to make different layer components. The other tricky thing that I have to also think about is that the wedding is not local to me. I'm going to be driving from Los Angeles to Gold Beach, Oregon. So I need to also take the materials with me, assemble it, like 10 hours, with 10 hours of driving in between. And that's a whole other logistical affair that I'm still kind of figuring out. So we'll see how it goes. So today I'm assembling my ingredients. I'm going to the Silver Lake Farmers Market. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be fun. And I'm just excited to sort of dig into this project. Right now, at the time of filming, we are exactly 7 days out from the wedding, less than 7 days. So it's really crunch time to start working on this cake. Let's see how it goes. The first thing that I'm doing is washing and hulling the strawberries. Unfortunately, the blender that we were using to make the strawberry puree just broke. We've made some of the puree, some of it was lost, and then we have some other strawberries in this new blender that I needed to go buy today. I bought some more strawberries and I need to figure out like how much more puree to make that was lost. So a little bit of troubleshooting. I almost cried when it happened, but we are moving along swimmingly. I've blended up all the strawberries. I'm now putting those strawberries through a sieve, and the extracted, pure, smooth strawberry puree that's coming out of it is going to become the jam that goes in the cake and also in the frosting. So it's a very important part. The thing is that I have done like 3/4 of this little container and it's taken a while, but the good news is I have 3.5 more containers to go, which is so awesome. In the book, it says you can just buy a strawberry jam, but I was like, no, I just want to do the whole recipe. But here we are doing all of the strawberries through the sieve. It's gonna take a while, but we are gonna get through it somehow. It is the end of day 1 of working on the cake. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. Was not expecting this part of the process to take so long. I thought I could get a few more elements done today, but I do feel good knowing that this is one of the hardest parts and I'm done with it, and the rest of the components are definitely a lot more approachable than making your own jam from scratch. So I'm feeling good, a little bit stressed, of course, but I think if I can work hard tomorrow, then I will be in a good place for this coming week and for next Friday when I'll need to be doing the assembly. So I will check in with you tomorrow. Good night. I'm making all the fillings. So this morning I made, well, these are gonna go inside and outside, but the frostings, so the strawberry jam frosting and the chocolate frosting. I think I'm gonna have to make more of those though. We'll kind of see. The crumbles, these like characteristic milk crumbles from the Milk Bar book that taste amazing. Those are gonna go inside the strawberry cake. And then I'm making this coconut sugar mixture that's going to go on the inside of the German chocolate cake. Everything's going pretty smoothly. These are pretty like straightforward recipes. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been long already. I woke up at like 6:30 to start on this, and now we're in the afternoon, so it's kind of, you know, it's a full day thing. Good morning. Have been cooking all morning. Today I finished some of the jam that I needed to make, and I've also made the first batch of cake. I was a little bit worried at first because it didn't seem to be coming together fully. Like, I don't know if I creamed the butter and the sugar together, but it seemed to come together in the end. And now the only thing I'm worried about is that it seems a little bit overflowed in the oven. Like, the actual half sheet pan is kind of very full. I'm hoping it won't be too much of an issue, just because I feel like you can always like shave off cake, like it will, you know, still be good. I don't know though. So anyway, let me give you a little tour around the kitchen. So here is the cake. As you can see, it's quite full. I actually had enough batter to make another mini cake. Probably should have added more to that, but anyway, that's going. I also got the jam that's cooling off, which is good. And then we have the workstation with my book and the sugar for the next batch of cake. Unfortunately, the real workday has started, so I need to actually do some work things, but I'm hoping that I'll have time today to make one more of these chocolate cakes, and then I need to get started on the vanilla cakes, which I'm making like 3 half sheet pans of those. half-sheet chocolate cakes. I've made one vanilla half-sheet chocolate cake. I've made frosting, and I've made cheesecake. So truly so much baking today. We are now working on the other half-sheet vanilla cake, and we need to make one more after that. It's been so tiring, and tomorrow we start a drive up to Oregon, so that's going to be a whole other thing. Hoping that everything gets there in one piece, but here we are. It's night, and we are doing night baking. It's messy. It's really, really messy. Good morning. It's Thursday. Last night I was up until like 2 o'clock in the morning working on these stupid cakes, and I feel tired. I did have a moment where I was like, I should have said no. This is a lot. It's a lot of work. I feel like I have so much more respect for bakers. Not that I didn't before, but this is huge. This is huge. And this isn't even for, like, it's for a wedding, but it's not for too many people. Ooh. So I need to go to the store. We're actually out of eggs. So then I need to make one more vanilla cake, potentially some more frosting. I'm not totally sure, but let's go. Fridge tour. We've got okay, fridge tour. We have small rounds for the top tier of the small cake. We've got our quarter sheet cakes, 1 vanilla, 2 chocolate. We've got the bottom layers of the cake here. They are living on a hope and a prayer. I hope that they come together. Okay, then we've got all sorts of fillings. So this is the cheesecake. These are the crumbles. We've got the coconut filling here. We've got, like, that's the jam. We've got, that is daikon. We've got lemon curd crumbles. We have the pecan crunch. This is the pecan crunch as well. Then I've got up here, I have frosting. So there's the dark pink frosting, chocolate frosting. Oops. And then I've got more jam over here. I've got lemon juice. And yeah, we have to fit all this in a couple coolers that we have. But hopefully we can get that all situated in the car. We shall see. Next steps. I have to clean. We're packing. The only thing I'm worried about is the frosting. If I need to make more frosting, I think I can just do it there, and it's not that hard, and it'll be fine. Fingers crossed. All of my creations. We made the drive up to San Francisco for the first night, and everything made it there safely. We packed everything into the fridge of the Airbnb. The next day, we woke up early and we made our way to Oregon, and it was just insanely beautiful up here. We really loved exploring the area, and the venue for the wedding was also really gorgeous. There were these really cute horses and animals, and the weather was just really, really lovely. We spent the evening preparing the cakes and assembling all of the ingredients, layering them and wrapping them for the freezer. It was a really daunting task, but everything made it up the coast okay. On the day of the wedding, we did a little hike around the area, and it was really beautiful, but we had to get back to the venue because it was definitely crunch time for the cake. We have made it to Oregon. We transported the cakes in coolers and brought up all the ingredients. Last night, we put the cakes together, we assembled everything. Took a while, but now we're about to go frost and decorate the cakes. So we're at the very last step of this journey. And today is the day of the wedding. Going to frost the cakes and let them just continue defrosting. They were freezing overnight. So everything turned out great. The cakes came in one piece. All the fillings and everything worked out. So really happy with how well this has gone so far. Now we are at the very last step, almost at the finish line, and hoping that it works out. But we're not done yet. So let's go. Frosting these cakes was one of the most stressful experiences of my life. We got the frostings out and I started re-whipping them in the stand mixer, and they completely split. They looked so bad. They were just grainy, and like the liquid was separating from the fat, and oh my gosh, I was literally about to cry. And then we consulted the internet. Thank goodness. We started to add warmed up frosting to the frosting that had broken, and by putting that into the broken frosting, it started to emulsify with the warmer frosting. Basically, it started to work, and we were able to frost all the cakes. They don't look amazing, but after the wedding ceremony, we are going to decorate the cakes, and hopefully they'll look, amazing. As amazing as they can be. But anyway, that's just to say, it was a very stressful experience. Feeling much less stressed now that all the cakes are frosted. But again, we are not at the finish line yet.